talking Spearfish Spartans High School wrestling with their head coach, John Bokker. And John, let's talk about the girls first. This was the first year where girls were sanctioned, and boy, the Spartans really did well at the state tournament.
Yeah, we knew going in that we would probably have two state champions, whether it be at that 112 Shea or Mariah, because they were 1 and 2. And then we knew Taylor was probably going to beat everybody. She actually, the state champ below her and the state champ above her this year, she actually beat them in competition this year. So which is kind of a neat thing. She's kind of an all-around state champ. And so it was great to have girls involved in the state, and I thought they did a really good job putting them in there and making them feel like they were definitely a part of the whole entire thing.
What's the emotion like at a state tournament like that when you prepare and here it is, and how's it going to go?
Well, especially with, two Spearfish girls wrestling in the finals like that, it was kind of exciting. And I talked to Joel. I was like, I'll take Shea, and he was like, yeah, I'll have Mariah, and then we kind of split up, and best man wins. So it's kind of fun coaching against your coaches and having your wrestlers wrestle each other. It's a win-lose situation, because you feel good when your girl wins, or you feel good or you don't feel good when the other person loses. But it was pretty fun overall. I'd never been a part of having girls sanctioned. I've had girls on my team before, but it's a big thing, and hopefully that gets the numbers up in South Dakota.
Yeah, I know it's going to be growing.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna skyrocket next year after them seeing that. I know I've got 5th graders in my class right now talking about wrestling next year, the girls, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And how about the guys?
Oh yeah, the guys, we had some pretty rough seeds at the beginning. I know John Jeffrey and Mason Schloop, they had the number 1 seeds right off the bat. And then Aiden Crott actually had the guy who took 2nd from Sturgis right away. So we know those guys are going to have a rough road. And then Bailey, Max, and Oakley, they won their first matches. And then there was an upset in Oakley's weight class that the number 3 guy lost and the number 4 guy lost, and they had to face each other in the blood round. So that was, the semifinal match to see who goes and places in state. That was a pretty tough one. Okay, as far as Bailey wrestled amazing. He beat TJ Morrison there to get him for 3rd and 4th, which is probably one of his best matches I've seen him wrestle all year. And then Josh, I knew Josh was going to take care of business, because he's been working so hard all year, and he hasn't lost to anybody but the top 2 seeds at 113 all year long.
It's huge when you can say they did the best all year when you're talking state tournament.
Oh yeah, Bailey and Josh probably wrestled at the top of their game at the right time.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations to the Spartans on a great showing at state tournament.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and hopefully, we're going to get a lot more guys in next year. We had those injuries this year. Clay Donovan will be back next year, and Oakley's going to be up on the podium. And we got a lot of young guys that are ready to roll too. So I'm excited for the future.
All right, sounds good.
Yep, thank you.
Hi, my name is Joshua Hoffman. I was a senior this year, had a record of 48-8, and I got 3rd at state. It was a pretty fun tournament. First day, pinned my kid pretty fast. And the second day, I had a 4-0 match in the quarters, and I lost in the semis. And then the 3rd day, came back ready to wrestle, pinned my first kid, and then for the 3rd place match, I beat my kid 9-4. So it was a good tournament overall, and I had a lot of fun.
I'm Taylor Graveman, a sophomore at Spearfish High School, and I'm a state champ this year. I think that being a state champion the first year in girls high school wrestling for South Dakota is very exciting, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Saturday, I had my championship match, and I was super pumped. I had 3 total matches, and I won all by pinfall in the first period.
I'm Mariah Kruski. I'm a 10th grader. I got 1st at state. I won every match by pin. I wrestled 3 matches, and the first 2 were both in the first period, and the last one went almost all 6 minutes.
Hi, my name is Bailey Badmoon. I'm a senior this year. I took 4th at state, and the first match was an easy pin. The second match was a little more difficult. I ended up getting caught in the 3rd period, and then I already wrestled the next guy on the consolation side, and so I pinned him, and then I wrestled T.J. Morrison, who actually previously beat me earlier in the season, and I came back and beat him 3-1, which was I'm really thankful for that. I really needed that win, and then I lost to the number 1 seed for 3rd and 4th.
Hi, my name is Shay Irian. I am an 8th grader. This is my 2nd year wrestling. This weekend, I won all my matches except for in the finals. I placed 2nd. The first day, the girls didn't wrestle, which was on a Thursday. We didn't wrestle, but the next day we did wrestle, and I won both of my matches. And then the day after that was the championships, and I wrestled my teammate, and she won in the 3rd period. I am so happy that they sanctioned girls wrestling. When I started wrestling, we actually didn't know that they were going to sanction it, and so I thought I was going to be stuck wrestling guys. When I heard that they sanctioned girls wrestling, I was pretty happy about that, and it's definitely a lot different than wrestling guys, strength-wise. But I'm very happy that they have girls wrestling now.